City calling stadium for Longford Town's last competitive fixture of the season. Derry City provided the opposition.
A win or a draw would secure a top-half finish for Longford in their first season back in the top flight, and they achieved it in some style in a game which produced 6 goals. Derry handed 20-year-old keeper Sean Patton a start, and it proved to be a baptism of fire for the youngster, although he started well. Longford's opener came via the penalty spot after the Derry fullback Rob Cornwall had got himself in a muddle when under pressure from O'Connor. Rob Hennessy pointed to the spot, and David O'Sullivan powerfully shot past Patton, who did, though, manage to get a finger to it. 1-0 at the break, and the home side were in front. Longford were to double their lead within 10 minutes of the turnaround. McElhenney's clearance fell for Rossiter, who, in acres of space, felt like trying his luck. And surely it was in from all of 40 yards. Patton won't be too happy looking back on this one. Perhaps another contender for goal of the month. 6th place in the table would be the prize for the winner of this one, and when Gary Shaw headed in Longford's third, it seemed that the points were all but secure. Not satisfied with the 3, the hosts pushed on, and Shaw headed straight for goal from the crossfield ball. Patton, though, came off his line to halt his run and conceded a second penalty of the night. The Derry netminder a tad lucky to remain on the pitch. Longford switched their penalty taker, O'Sullivan, with the second of the evening. Same outcome though, and 4-0 Longford were ahead. Derry did manage to finish with a flourish as Longford eased off at the back. Ronan Curtis met this cross from Stephen Dooley for 4-1. And the 6th goal of the night also came from the Derry men. McElhenney worked it well down the channel, got in the cross, a bit of a scramble, and in the end, Robert Cornwell converted the 6th goal of the evening as it finished at the City Calling Stadium. Longford Town 4, Derry City 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, Longford were well on top, you know, and probably could have done more at half-time in front. In fairness to Sean, he made a few very good saves, you know, and he's a very good keeper in the making, you know, and he's still only a very young boy. And we felt we'd give him a chance tonight, and you know, he played down in Cork earlier on, and he was very, very good, and you know, he's a real prospect.
It's a fantastic effort by them, you know, 6th place, 4th season up, particularly when you look at the clubs that are below us and the budgets that are below us. It's a really great effort by all the players, all the staff who've been fantastic behind the scenes, and you know, everybody at the club.
OK, just to confirm the final Premier Division table of the season, Dundalk are the champions for the 11th time in their history, making it back-to-back titles for the first time, and with a record number of goals scored, as you heard. Well, they'll be in Champions League action again next season. Cork City finished in the runners-up position, but 11 points adrift of Dundalk. It's the Europa League for Cork City. Shamrock Rovers are 3rd and also in the Europa League next season, and as the top 2 in the league are also in the Cup final, which brings a European place also. Another place is available in the league, and St Pat's have clinched that. Bohemians finish 5th, and then there's a big gap back to Longford Town in 6th, Derry City 7th, Bray Wanderers 8th, Sligo Rovers finish 9th, Galway United 10th, Limerick 11th, and in the playoff, as you know, Drogheda United are relegated. Let's just talk about Derry City, Brian, because we believe Paul Hegarty isn't interested in taking the manager's job there on a full-time basis. So City will be looking for a manager again by the looks of things.
Yeah, and they've had a fair few changes over the last few seasons, but very inconsistent season this year. And it did take that change and Paul Hegarty coming in and taking over a couple of vital wins when they beat Pats away and beat Limerick away to put them into a safe position coming into the last couple of games. But they'd be looking to get off to a better start next season. It hasn't been good for them in the last few seasons, you'd have to say. A lot of frustration there. A lot of work to go on the stadium, but an awful lot of work to be done in the team too. I think he's done well, Paul Hegarty, but he doesn't. It seems he doesn't have the time or the real desire to stick with it. Yeah,
Stewie, as a former Longford Town player, you must be impressed with the job that Tony Cousins has done there.
I have actually, yeah. I mean, Tony's been there now. I think it's 4 seasons or so, or 3 or 4 seasons, and they've stuck by him, and he's done a very good job. Might have been a bit harsh on them 3 or 4 weeks ago after the Cup semi-final, but they've really responded. They've picked up 10 points from 12, pushed themselves right up the table. They were in a little bit of trouble there, but they've they've certainly gone and won a few games. But it's a great place to play, Peter. And again, to speak about clubs that can attract players, that'd be certainly one of them. So a couple of players there, they could be go again next year.
Yep, they finished the season well. Longford